Hello viewers, in today's video I will try to talk and I will try to discuss about a poem, and the title of the poem is That Be Not Proud, written by Donne. That Be Not Proud, it is a sonnet, and it is also a poem which is written in metaphysical genre. Now what is metaphysical genre? If you don't know, then please go through it. You will get it on Google. Okay. So here, through this poem, the speaker of the poem or the poet has tried to challenge that by saying that that is meaningless, that is futile, and that is impotent. Okay. And apart from that, the poet has also tried to delineate that that is not the end of human soul or human beings entity or existence. Okay, so let's read it. That be not proud, though some have called thee mighty and dreadful, for thou art not so. So at the beginning of the poem, the poet is saying that though many people have considered that as a detrimental, as the most powerful thing, but according to the poet, that should not be proud for that, because that may have, for some people, that is very detrimental, but that is not for the poet. Here the poet has uh, depicted that as a human being. Okay, so now he is arguing with that. Mighty and dreadful, for thou art not so. Many people have considered that to be utterly mighty, means powerful, and full of energy and very dangerous. But for the poet is saying that that is not as powerful as people considers him or consider it. For those whom thou thinkst thou dost overthrow, die not poor death, nor yet canst thou kill me. So here the poet is saying that though that is most powerful for many people, but it is not the same for me, and that cannot kill me, my inner thing, my inner being, or my existence. From rest and sleep, which but thy picture be, much pleasure thee from then from thee much more must flow. And soon as our best men with thee do go, rest of their bones and souls delivery. Thou art slave to fate, chance, kings, and desperate men, and dust with poison where and sickness dwell. So here the poet is saying that death is actually the slave of many things. Death itself is a helpless. Death itself is a powerless, because death has to take help from fate, chance, and from kings and desperate men, or from poison, or from war, sickness, pandemic, epidemic. Then only death can kill someone. Otherwise, death is as useless as water. If water is not drunk, then that water has no value. Like that, the poet is trying to say. Okay. Uh, uh, According to me, whatever the example I have given about the water, that may not be true. Means that is not the appropriate one, but still I have given. You can take any other from there. Okay, and next is saying, much pleasure then from thee, much more must flow, and soon as our best man with thee do go. Rest of their bones and souls delivery, thou art slave to fate, chance, kings, and desperate men, and thus with poison, war, and sickness dwell, and people of charms can make sleep as well, and better than thy stroke. Why swellst thou then? One short sleep pass, we wake eternally, and death shall be no more death, thou shalt die. So here the poet is saying that actually we every day, we human being, we every day actually we meet with death, but still death cannot take us. Death cannot take each and every individual or each and every human being, and we always wake up in the morning and we again get new life and new joy and enthusiasm. So that is the thing the poet is trying to say here, and he is saying that actually we all overcome death every day, every night, by after waking up from the sleep, and death, and one day when finally one will meet with death, after that too, death cannot be permanent, because our soul will be alive, and that cannot take us from thing that we always aspire. like soul. Okay, so that kind of thing the poet is trying to say here, and I hope you have understood. This is just a tip in the iceberg or a drop in the ocean, and it is my complete personal interpretation, and please have your own interpretation. Please read the text, and please read the other secondary sources from the other secondary sources. And I may have said something wrong, and I'm sorry for that if I have said, and please verify it from other sources. Thank you so much.